Well, hello again. I couldn't resist it. I had to do it. I'm back in Brechfa Forrest. This time I'm at the Tower car park and I'm just going to go for a little bimble. It's about 5.5 miles, and yeah, just couldn't resist coming back up here. Well, unfortunately the weather isn't as spectacular as it was last time. It's a bit grey and overcast. There is a few spots of rain in the air, but to be honest, out in this location doesn't really matter. It's just exquisite up here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Well, I've got to say, this wind and rain is a little bit worrying. I wasn't expecting this, and unfortunately I haven't got any dry clothes, so I'm hoping it's just going to be a bit of a passing shower. I've had to put the coat on because the wind picked up really quite strong for a couple of minutes, but now that it's gone, it's really muggy and really sticky in the air, so I think I'm going to have to take the jacket back off again. Right, I'm going to go and have a look at my map, see which way I'm going, because there's a couple of ways here. I'm shooting all this on my Osmo Action, but I'm beginning to think that I should invest in a proper camcorder of some sort, something with a zoom on it. So I don't know how much of this you can see in detail, but I hope you can see it. Right, let's carry on, because I've only got about 2.5 miles to go. YouTube creators talk a lot about mental health and encouraging people to talk about mental health, particularly men. Now, I've had a pretty crappy week, to be fair, and I find it really difficult to talk to people. I always keep things bottled up. I never let myself talk to anybody. So coming out here like this has completely and utterly changed my outlook right now. Last couple of days were pretty dark for me. Work's been horrendous, it's been hard, it's been difficult. But coming out here and getting out and doing these hikes, sleeping in the van, camp cooking and all that, just gives me so much peace that it's just a completely different place in my head to what it was a couple of days ago. Right, just coming out of the forest now and up into the moorland. I've only got about 100 metres or so on the road to get back to the car. Oh, I tell you, there's flies everywhere. Nightmare. Well, that was 5.3 miles. 5.35 to be exact, and I think it was just under 2 hours. So Time to have a drink, put the kettle on and chill out for a bit, and hopefully I can get rid of these flipping flies. Can you see them all in front of the screen? Driving me nuts. And I've got the decision to make now of where I'm going to stay. Am I going to stay here? Let me show you around. Looks pretty quiet. And this is quite a large area, and I can go back a little bit further, closer to the gate down there, or I could just go back down to Keepers. It's familiar and I know it. Decisions. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but if it is and you want to see these routes and all my walks that I put on here, go onto Strava and search Podgy Asthmatic. And look at this, about 200 yards up the road, quite fortuitously, I noticed on the side of the road a trig point. I should have researched that before I came up here, shouldn't I? That's a good job I spotted that. Let's go and have a bit of a slap and tickle for the trig point. I wonder what this is. It's a bit of a squelchy one. I don't know what one this is called. Let's have a look. Has it got it on here? Sorry about my car keys clattering in the background there. See if I can get rid of them. But here's another one. Right, there's another one marked off the list. Right, let's get back down to Keepers. Right, the trig point I've just found was called Manad Rossacorn, and spotting that one has made me think, yeah, I really need to open the app and see what's about. The app that I'm using is called Trig Finder AR, and luckily I've just spotted another one, but it looks like it's on someone's driveway again. So again, I'll put all the three words coordinates up here for you if trig points are your thing. I'm only doing it because it's just something else to do when I'm out. Kills a bit of extra time. Now I think that this trig point might be up this driveway that's here. I'm trying to get my map up. Yeah, it looks like it's either up there, and according to my map it's in there somewhere, but I'm gonna have to go and find it because otherwise it will drive me balmy if I don't. And if I can find it, I think that's Gower Out or Gower Acht. I don't know, I can't speak Welsh, and I'm not going to apologise for pronouncing it wrong, as I'm not a Welsh speaker, and you can't reasonably expect anyone to know every language, can you? Right, let's go and have a look. Well, that doesn't bode well. Private, no public right of way. But then, when has that ever stopped me? There is a gate there. I could just hop that, run over. But, fingers crossed, I can get to it a little bit easier up here. Depends what that big grey thing is that a building? Is that someone's house? Is it a shed? I don't know. Let's go and have a look. Well, I've got it. There you go. Yeah. Pleased with another one. Right. Let's get the hell out of Dodge. That's another one bagged. That was good timing. Yeah, I got some funny looks there. But I got the trig, that's the main thing. Right, let's head back down to Keepers. I'm literally about a minute's drive. Well, as you can see, I'm back down in Keepers. And I'm going to attempt to cook a stewed steak in gravy pie in the Ridge Monkey using short crust pastry. Now, I've seen a video on YouTube and it does look fairly simple and it does look quite nice. So yeah, let's crack on and see how it turns out. Right, that's that bit so far. Let's put some potatoes in. I got these little bottles from Amazon and I think it was about 24 of them, I think for about 12 quid, I can't remember, but that should be enough, I think. Yeah, chuck them all in, why not? But yeah, these little bottles for ingredients, fantastic. I've got another one here with 3 eggs in it that I've just given a bit of a shake about so I can have an omelette in the morning. Right, I think that's going to be enough peas. Right, I'm going to crimp this and get it on. Right, although not the neatest of jobs, it's in and it's going to go on quite low. I think I'm going to need the windbreak for about 15 minutes, but I'm going to turn it over about every couple of minutes, I think, just so that pastry cooks evenly all the way through. Right, and as that's chuntering away, I'm going to crack open a tinny. So the simple reason is I don't think I'm going to be driving anywhere tonight. Cheers. That's been chuntering away for about 5 minutes now. Oh, it's got some lovely colouring on that, look at that. I'll give that another turn over in about 5 minutes. Right, well, I've still got a few minutes and the pie's cooking. I just wanted to give this guy a shout out. It's stuff from the Steak Detective. This is the Sweet Peggy's hot chocolate shavings that you put into hot milk, and home front tea. This stuff is proper good first thing in the morning. Really good stuff. He does good biltong, he does beef jerky, he does mustards, he does all sorts of chili sauces and breakfast sauces. Yeah, so have a look. The Steak Detective it's called. He's on Facebook, he's on the internet, he's got his own website, and he's on YouTube as well. So yeah, if you like your biltong and your mustards and your chili sauces and stuff, give this guy a shout. It's absolutely amazing stuff. And like I said, I'm not sponsored by him. He's not given me this stuff. He's not asked me to do this. So this is all off my own back because I really do think this stuff is good. And you will see me using it soon because he does ration packs as well. And I've had a couple of them and they really are really good. So yeah, if you're out camping, van camping, the Steak Detective. Right, I've just turned that over and that is looking good. And 2 minutes later, that is the other side done. Right, let's crack on, let's get this open. Hot. That is amazing. Look at the bubbles coming off of that. I really need to get myself a chair. That is way better than I thought it would be. That is really, really good. I would... Can you hear that crust? That was amazing. Really, really good. I'm just going to sit here now, finish my beer, watch a movie, clean up, and then just chill out. Well, I've closed the van up, I've cleaned up, tidied up. I'm just going to chill out now, finish the movie, have another beer, and just chill. I've got nothing else to do. There's a few spits and spots of rain in the air, so whether I'm going to go out for another walk, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll just see if this rain goes, and yeah, just play it by ear. But yeah, I do feel like walking up the road and getting a few more pictures and seeing the sights. But yeah, we'll see what the weather's doing. But yeah, for now, see you in a bit. Morning. Another glorious morning here. No one came in last night. Really quiet. I'm surprised that nobody comes up here. It's so quiet. So now I've got the kettle on the go. It's time for the most important part of the day, a brew. Right, what we got here? Nice hot brew. Beans. Those little bottles that I was showing you last night. That's got scrambled egg in it. Wow, just egg. Black pudding. Bacon medallions. Sausages. And chili naan bread. Right, let's get this on. And there you go. Beans, black pudding, scrambled egg, sausage, bacon, toasted bread, plenty of salt and pepper. Oh. I'll tell you what, I struggled to get that last half in. I think I'm still full up from that pie last night. Oh, that pie, definitely do that again. Got the full English. Oh, that's filled me up. Tell me about the hash browns though. That would have been nice. But anyway, I better pack up, tidy up, decide what I'm going to do, if I'm going to go for another hike or whether I'm just going to pack up and go home. These clouds are coming and going all the time. One minute it's really bright, next it's dark rain clouds, so I don't know what it's going to do for the rest of the day. Well, the decision has been made. I'm going on a 10-mile hike. I just hope this weather stays okay. Like I said, it's a bit patchy. There's blue skies over that way, and it's pretty dark over that way. So fingers crossed. Now less than 30 seconds drive up the hill from Keepers is this place. And it says car parking, but there's space up here for about 4 cars, maybe 5. That's where I just walked up from. Yeah, you can get a few cars up here. Not many. Looks like someone's got the right idea. It's a lovely flat space just there. That's a bit of a bummer. I'm 5 miles in and it's it's just started chucking it down with rain, so I've had to come off the road and shelter in here for a little bit. Thankfully I'm on the road where the van is. I'm about a 10-minute walk, 15 maybe minute walk back to the car, so I think I might just, I don't know, I think I might just have to make it back to the van and call it a day, but we'll see. It stopped raining now and there's a bit of brightness on the horizon. Well, I've not long been out of the forest. I've been on the road for about half a mile now, and I've come up onto all the moorland. I had to shelter for 5 minutes because it absolutely hammered it down, and that's all the rain. So it's pretty bleak out here, but thankfully the blue skies are coming, and hopefully I can make it back into the woods before any more rain comes. I hope you can hear this because I've lost the wind muff for the Osmo, but just about there is the edge of the forest, and that's where I'm heading now, across this moorland. And thankfully the skies are looking good for now. Well, that's done. 10 miles, 3 hours 15, 1,389 feet in ascent. Oh. I'm going home now. See you next time. See ya.